Hi, you guys. I was gonna wait until to make another video of a couple visions I had today, so I'll probably make it in another video. Um, I was thinking last night, you guys. I finally got a revelation of this, and I think we all know this. But before I say that, I finally realized last night that I have been dreaming of France for a very long time. Now I'm gonna have to probably go back and look at my notes. Um, but I've been dreaming of France for several months now, and I was thinking because my name is derived from it, and in some of the dreams I was on vacation. I thought the Lord was giving me a vacation. Usually when I say I'm tired, Lord, it's like I always took a vacation in France in my dreams, and there and some of the nicest shops and uh, ordering good food. I don't know, you guys. I'm have to like collect my thoughts and collect my dreams on France. Because I thought it was weird until I heard or just realized that they're having this peace conference in France. We do remember that the first time that they had this conference, I think it was I don't remember what it was, but they had a major flood, and I think they were discussing Israel and or this energy, this green energy thingy. I can't remember, you guys, but I remember they had a flood, like an epic flood, the same day. And I really do want to say that it had to do with Israel a few months ago. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna have to collect my thoughts about it because I just realized I've been dreaming about France. Um, I do, I did learn French and German. I do understand Arabic. I don't know how to read Arabic, but I do know how to read German and French. I have lost, and I understand it. I just don't know how to speak it anymore. Anyway, not well, I should say. But in these dreams, I was ordering up some good French food. It was like fluid or something. Anyway, um, you guys, I had this dream, and it made me realize the severity of what these nations are about to do on January 15th. I'm gonna keep this short. Um, my birds are so sickening. Um, Long story short, on last Thursday, I had this dream. I woke up on the wrong side of the bed for 2 nights, and then I just forgot about it. My son, for whatever reason, hadn't got back on the schedule, and I had to take him to school Thursday. And in the dream, you guys, that night, Wednesday night, I dreamed that I was in this lunchroom cafeteria, and in the dream I had a daughter. I don't have a daughter, but in the dream I had a daughter, and these two guys were, I could hear them in the background. Oh, we're gonna mess with her daughter, and she's not gonna do nothing about it because she's a Christian and she's changed, or like I won't get violent. That's what they were assuming, and I could hear them in the background, and they did something. And I stood up on top of this lunchroom table. It was like a school lunchroom table. I stood up on top of this lunchroom table, and I took this chair, and in one fell swoop, I just, I just destroyed everything. I didn't see after that happened. I didn't. It's not like I snapped and blacked out. I've done that in real life. This wasn't like a snap and blackout uh, uh, thing that I didn't know what I was doing. It just was like I finally put my foot down and I destroyed everything in sight in the dream. I just remember seeing disaster. So anyway, I had forgotten about it. I'm on my way to taking my son to school, just grumpy because he's just chilling and missed the bus and had to take him. But anyway, on the news, they had this story about this 15-year-old girl getting strong armed and wrestled down to the ground, basically, by a research officer in the school. And it was kind of disturbing. So I was like, son, oh my gosh, you hear this? Like, if this was me, I would just totally be at your school acting a fool. Like, which is true. Like, what? Anyway, so that just, so then after I dropped them off, I remembered the dream. So days later, last night, more so, after reading Zechariah 14, I'm talking about the Lord coming back and standing on the Mount of Olives, and half of the mountain going to the south and half of it going to the north. And also, I had heard someone read Psalms 83, and it really made me remember the severity of what they're about to do. And it just clicked with me. Because one, I don't have a daughter, but somewhere in the last couple of days, I read Daughter of Zion. And then, of course, Psalms 83. It kind of all tied in. So let me read it to you and not in this video. Psalm 83, verse 1. Keep not thou silence, O God. Hold not thy peace, and be not still, O God. For lo, thine enemies make it a tumult. A tumult is kind of like a disturbance or uproar, basically. And they that hate thee have lifted up the head, and they have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones. And they have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel be no more in remembrance. For they have consulted together with one another, with one consent, they are confederate against thee. I'm going to skip down to verse 13. Let this be. You guys read it for yourself. The Lord ain't going to be playing with Israel. It says, oh my God, make them out like a wheel, as the stubble before the wind, as the fire burneth a wood, and as the flame setteth the mountain on fire. So persecute them with thy tempest, and make them afraid with thy storm. Fear their faces with shame, that they may seek the name. O Lord, let them be confounded and troubled forever. Yea, let them be put to shame and perish, that men may know that thou, whose name alone is Jehovah, art the Most High over all the earth. You guys, God not playing with this. I just wanted to finish reading it. I skipped verses 6 through 11, naming those nations. I will copy and paste a translation of those nations. Those are said to be the same nations, perhaps in Isaiah 17, with maybe a few more added in, but I'll put the translation of the nations in there. God is going to deal with this thing swiftly. And then, of course, we do have the Ezekiel 38, 39 war. You guys, things are getting real. Look up. Those who don't know Jesus Christ as Lord and Savior, he will do what he said in his word. He's not playing it with any nation that comes to divide Israel. He said he will divide those nations also. God bless y'all, and hopefully I'll come back and make another video. I did have some visions. I was trying to gather my thoughts today on exactly what this thing is, okay? God bless y'all.